A pleasant afternoon to you at home. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the live broadcast of SK Walmers hosting second placed Uni Milnerton, brought to you live by Global Sport Network. And my name is Setu Time, and this is the 11th round of the Western Province Super League A, where relegation threatened SK Walmers host second place and playoff contenders Uni Mil. And as we approach the business end of the league, the table is beginning to have a much more concrete hierarchy as compared to what 2024 has produced thus far. SK Walmers, they do lie at 14th place, only above CPUT with 6 points, whereas Unimil are only chasing the unbeaten Hamiltons at second place with 35 points. Turbulence certainly with the hosts, having only played a month later due to spiritual obligations. But right now they require more than faith. They require a mammoth effort to escape this guillotine called relegation. But for preparation, both sides have gone through the gutters and fine-tuned their artillery. But how will they fire this afternoon? We'll find out shortly. But first, let's have a quick look at how both teams are set up this afternoon. Starting off with the home side, SK Walmers, a rather tactical change up front with Samir Davids, who usually scrums at lock, is in at Lusa, ahead prop, and Muammar Scholes and Tebo Gidane is in the front row for SK Walmers. Mikhail Christians and Madik Davids are the lock partnership with Imran Samaya, Quaid Solomons. Ibrahim Davids will complete the loose trio for SK Walmers. Labib Kanamaya together with Ayub Daniels will be providing the center part, well, not center partnership, but rather the 9-10 in the pivotal role for SK Walmers, and Michelle Daniels and Takib Raland will be the center partnership for SK Walmers. Ismail Eli will be the super sub, expected to come on the second half at 16 for SK Walmers, together with Hassan Hendricks with the number 19 jumper. Of course, SK Walmers have made a change just on the brink of kickoff. Scrum off that was supposed to be benching, which is Ismail Karim, will not be playing this afternoon. Just quickly jumping to Union Milnerton, Raiz Asali is on the case. Tiny van Veek will still maintain the front row position for the visitors this afternoon, with Nazib Bam and Angelo Rousseau, who's done very well to maintain the starting position for Union Milnerton. Of course, the inspirational captain, Leon Costens, will be leading the charge at number 6 for Union Mil, and Vian Engelbrecht, together with Adrian Parvater, will be completing the forwards for Union Milnerton. Lucky Repu back in the starting lineup, the man who won it for Union Milnerton against UCT in the dying stages. He'll be getting back that number 9 jersey, together with Carl Kermis, who'll be the pivot for Union Milnerton, doing very well to take that jersey and wear it with great pride and earning the stripes to maintain his fluidity. The number 10 jumper, Viola Robertson and Cheslin Robertson will be the center partnership for Union Milnerton. And of course, Brian Matoramusha, Herschel Goodman and Azzy Africa, the former Varsity Shield and Varsity Cup player, will be at the back for Union Milnerton. Well, that's how the both teams are set up this afternoon for what will be an enthralling fixture this afternoon. Of course, as much as the table will have the numbers and positions that it possesses, but of course this match is a derby between SK Walmers and Uni Mil. Very strange so, because Greenpoint and Milnerton are actually quite significantly far from each other. So I want to get much more information on how that derby, the history, the rich history that these two teams possess this afternoon. And of course, this season, Unimil has been playing very well come second half. They're very much articulated in starting the games, but second half, that's where they inject much more impetus to put the game to bed. And right now, as the fans get rowdy, led by the inspirational captain Leo Costens, is Unimil preparing to come onto the park. But SK Walmers want to go in the park first. The home side, led by the captain Labib Kanamaya. The nip is scrum off, a very quick underfoot. The traction this afternoon, it seems to be very hard, so counter-attack will be something to witness. But of course, Unimil making their way onto the park, led by Leon Costens. They call him V18 engine. He doesn't stop. He runs from the first whistle till the last. To be very interesting to see how he's going to lead his charges this afternoon against SK Walmers. And of course, based on what the logger suggests, SK Walmers, this game to them is a very important game as they try to escape that relegation zone. They are joined by Kels River and the CPUT, who've also fancied a lot of struggling moments in this league coming from the Super League B division. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're at home, buckle up, open your windows. The heat is about to be raised this afternoon right here on the Greenpoint track. My name is Setu Time, and I'll be steering this ship this afternoon on the shadows of DHL Stadium. And of course, this afternoon you have the Junior Springboks getting underway against Fiji in the Junior World Cup this afternoon at DHL Stadium. Uni Mil will get us underway courtesy of the left boot of Kyle Kermis, who takes it deep. Well, not the greatest of ways to start this fixture. You'd have expected much better from Kyle Kermis, who's done very well to keep the number 10 jumper, taking it away from Earl Cassidy, the much more experienced pivot, all the way from UJ, the scanner. First opportunity for the host, SK Warmer. Options on either side. The captain, Labib Kanamea, looking to feed for the first time in this game in less than a minute. Kanamea with the feed. Kanamea shaping right behind to Daniels. Daniels are smothered by Cheslin Robinson, announcing that he's here to play today and he's here to defend Uni Mil. Defensive lines are super fast, but here we go with Samir Daniels looking to use his experience, passing on to Quade Solomon's enterprising start from the home side. SK Walmers looking to play an advantage. Ramiz Osman, he was looking for options. What a start from the home side. SK Walmers, here comes Davids. Davids are dancing through blue jerseys in the 22. SK Warmer with the tails up early in this half. A first carry for Muhammad Schultz, the hooker for SK Warmer. Kanamea out wide to Davids. Davids will give it short to Kitani. Right through the defensive line from Uni Mil. Standing strong are the men from Milnerton. Yet again, Samir Davids with a carry, tries to make that dummy but doesn't get far. Kanamea to Christians. Slow ball. SK Warmers are happy. Well, we have to stop play. There has to be an opportunity to have a look at the player down, but the official has signaled for an opportunity for SK Warmers early in this half. What a start. Great start from SK Warmers. All started from the loose head that they experienced. Samir Davids. Labib Kanamea was shaping to make that pass out wide to Davids, but Samir Davids had a look at the pillar and post, sleeping there on the side, and he took it upon himself to take it, gaining valuable meters, making the pass out wide, and SK Warmers found themselves camping in Uni Mil's 22-meter line. A great start from the home side, and they have to start with great intensity. Seems to be a player down, just waiting for confirmation as who that player might be, but it is a player from Union Milnerton. Well, one thing is for certain is that Uni Mil, they do know how to absorb the pressure, they do know how to take the punches. SK Warmers, very resound. Their loose trio, Imran Samai, Quaid Solomons, Ibrahim Davids, strong carriers. Great leaders of the team for SK Warmers, taking the charge when needs be, but right now they'll need to start off on a high note. And as you've seen in the previous run, Quaid Solomon's almost breaking away. He had the pace to go through the advantage line, but with that rugby jersey, far too floggy. I'm sure he would have wished for a much tighter fit. I'm sure he would have gone further, 10 meters. Of course, just waiting for the player down for Union Milnerton. He seems to be up sitting. Now he's back on his feet. Looks to be Nazir Pam for Union Mill. It's good to see that he's back on his feet. I'm sure that his shoulders were getting a bit of a stinger because SK Walmers are not trying to warm it up. They're trying to bring the heat right now under the shadows of DHL Stadium. Well, it looks to be an early substitution, very unfortunate for the visitors as Carlo van Groenen making his way on pretty early, quite identical to the Rugby World Cup final between the Springboks and the All Blacks, where Boni Monambi got injured within 3 minutes and Dion Fourie had to come on for 77. What a story. But back to the action, SK Walmers with the feed inside the 22. Kaname looking to feed out wide to Osman. Osman will find Davids. Davids at the back. No one is there for SK Walmers to get it. But Robinson is there on the prowls for Uni Mil to get that ball back for the visitors. Lepu will find Kermis. Kermis with the left boot under pressure. Does find touch, but they just make it just outside their 22. Advantage still with the hosts. First opportunity for Muammer Schultz to get matters underway off set piece for the home side. Schultz is wearing the number 16, of course, the jerseys being the factor, but Schultz will find Davids. Brody Moore for SK Warmer, creeping into the 22, gaining valuable meters, but they have to secure their ball because Van Groenen is trying to make a nuisance of himself. But SK Warmer in the meantime are gaining valuable meters. Ayub Davids orchestrating matters back to Friedrichs. Friedrichs unable to penetrate the Uni Mil defense, but they are able to take it back, and on the counter is Uni Mil as the Africa on the outside is Brian Motaramusha. They better take him down quickly. Inside halfway, SK Warmers managing to steal that one again. Helter-skelter stuff at the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, back in possession on the home side, back into Uni Mil's territory. Davids out wide to Schultz. Does very well to take the ball out wide to Davids. Under pressure is a big man, but brought to ground. Kaname happy for the box. Oh, the chasers. Oh, lovely chase. Ball in all, Bastide Friedrichs doing very well to contest in the air. Fair contest, but he has stayed down after that knock in the air. Zune Friedrichs putting his body on the line and winning that scrum advantage for the home side. What a start this far, ladies and gentlemen. If you are making your coffee, I suggest you leave your kettle for the next 10 minutes. A lot of big hits so far in this game. Both teams not shying away from contact. So far, both teams showing great enterprise in the scramble defense. Labib Kaname just making sure he manages the game. Still deadlocked at 0 apiece. Just putting ball to boot. Giving a fair contest for Zunaid Friedrichs and Herschel Goodman. And Herschel Goodman, what a player. Is the right winger for Uni Mil. Kaname with the feed. Kaname out wide to Davids. Davids is happy to bomb it. Another fair contest. SK Warmers looking to put the bodies on the line here for this ball, but Uni Mil doing very well to get this ball back. They've got the advantage. Lepu out wide, looking for Kermis. Oh, lovely pass. Looking for Africa, unable, or rather looking for Kermis rather. Trying to play their advantage to great effect is Uni Mil. Very confident when it comes to playing the ball in their half. Are they in for Milnerton? Not afraid to attack the space, not afraid to play what's in front of him. And right now they were looking to exploit that advantage, but unfortunately Carl Kermis could not collect that offload, giving the scrum opportunity back to themselves as we were playing on an advantage. Scrum down, Unimil. And of course the man with the ball, Lucky Lepu, has got a Currie Cup medal in his cabinet with the Pumas. Lepu will find Kermis. Kermis trusting his left boot. Was he taken back? Oh, that's a lovely kick from Carl Kermis, but we are going to go back for that penalty advantage from that scrum. Well, early signs from scrum time, as much as the first scrum in this game, but Unimil may have identified where they might exploit. Tebo Kitane just falling short against Rai Sali. Kermis will find touch, still in their half. Just a few meters shy after the 10 meter. First opportunity for Zander Case as he signals a 5-man line out for Unimil, a stalwart for the visitors. Short man line out for Unimil, congesting just outside Carl Kermis. One would think that first phase ball will come from that area, and of course first carry for Robertson. Gepu will go to Robertson. Both centers looking to be proactive in this game. Africa, sumptuous pass outside to Goodman. Goodman with the goose. Goodman back to Africa. Goodman, oh, almost slid it through, but unfortunately that pass went forward by a fraction. Just taking matters to a halt. SK Walmers breathing a huge sigh of relief here, as of course Herschel Goodman, very prolific off the foot, twinkle toes. He can escape a very, very small space as the right winger for Unimil, but SK Walmers dodging that bullet just inside their half. An opportunity here for Labib Kanamea to take matters back into Unimil's half. Kaname with the feed. Massive scrum from the visitors, Unimil, and they've won themselves a penalty. Well, they have identified where they might get the advantage of this game. Yet again, Tebo Kitane under pressure against the Rai Sali. The official on the spot to award that penalty for the visitors. SK Walmers have to make sure they sort that out as soon as possible, just before it becomes chaotic, because right now Unimil have exploited that weakness yet again in that scrum as per the previous scrum, winning themselves a penalty and getting deeper into SK territory, and Zander Case with another opportunity to lay a case. Yet again they find Vian Engelbrecht. Case at the back to Kermis. Kermis will switch with Barvater with a strong carry from the 8th man. Guessing the 22. Then he quick ball is Unimil. Davis trying to steal one. Has he done it? Such great experience from the loose head prop from SK Walmers, stealing that one. Kaname has to kick this one downfield, and so he does. Goodman will let that one bounce outside the field. Oh, great play from Samir Davids. Unimil just unable to protect that ball in that rack. Davis just using his hoard of experience just to steal that one, as Unimil was looking for a quick ball. Yet again, evading that would-be onslaught from Unimil, taking matters just on halfway line. Zander Case this time will certainly look for Engelbrecht yet again. Sumptuous throw at the back. Gepu to Kermis. Kermis sold to the high spinner. Solid hit. Gepu again. Looking for Robertson. Head down from the outside center. Well, we are going to go back for that penalty. High tackle was the call, as they have stolen that ball legally so. So Unimo have to be careful right now, as SK Walmers aren't shying away from that breakdown duel, as they've won their second turnover consecutively, but illegally so, as after the high tackle. And Kyle Kermis will just take matters back deeper into SK Walmers territory. Right now, SK Walmers, they're not defending, they are scavenging. And on the breakdowns is where they are feasting the most. Zander Case, 100% in the lineouts. The main recipient thus far has been Vian Engelbrecht. This time they go to Van Groenen. Gepu to Kermis. Kermis to Robertson. The lovely line. Has it done well to take it? Barwater. Oh. There was a marginal call. Barwater seems to be online this afternoon. Fortunately enough, if he was an internet service provider, he would be offering unscathed, unthrottled, untethered internet connection. Is Adrian Barwater. Just a bit of a breather for both packs. A lot may have been said, or rather a lot must have been put on the table from both sides right now. I'd love to be a fly and just to hear what's being said, more especially on SK Walmers. They've done very well to fight back, but right now they haven't been able to capitalize from the opportunities in the 22. Still deadlocked at 0 apiece. The pressure still with the home side as far as the log is concerned. SK Walmers will have to score first to get momentum, as we are approaching the business end of this first stanza. Highly contested in terms of physicality thus far. Enterprise from both sides. Sumptuous. SK Walmers might feel that they'll need to play more. Kanamea. Ayub Daniels happy to kick it downfield, but as the Africa will look to counter. Africa looking to dance, trying to evade Solomons. Outward to Barwater. Running laterally, unable to gain meters, but driven backwards. SK Walmers contesting for stealing the ball, but Lucky Gepu will look for territory, but will rather find Ramiz Osman. A lot of time for the fullback. Unable to find touch, but will find the arms of Herschel Goodman. Goodman. Well, very unfortunate from the right winger. Well, expressing his frustration from that run. I'm sure he would have wanted to do better. He had the idea, but just the execution just let him down as he bumped into his own mate. SK Walmers yet again an opportunity to attack from set piece, but of course the scrums are starting to be an issue for the home side, as Unimil have won 2 consecutive scrums previously. Kanamea will feed. Davids at the back. He goes alone. He's the 8th man. Davids gaining valuable meters. He has to get to ground. He's the 8th man. Goes to ground eventually. Labib Kanamea trying to sneak one through, but Unimil highly alert on the fringes. SK still in possession. Under pressure, so because Unimil contesting in that ruck. Samir Davids, standing start, not getting much meters. Kaname again out wide, trying to exploit some space. Here we go. SK Walmers out wide. What a sumptuous start. Takib Ryland. This is the start that SK Walmers wanted, attacking the blind side. Exploiting that inside shoulders, drawing the defenders close, letting the ball do the work. Out wide, and of course Takib Ryland was ready to be the recipient of that run, doing very well to cut back inside. Had the momentum, had the stride, and he had the fend to get over to score the first try for the home side. 5 points up with a conversion to come. Fantastic start from SK Walmer. Great into play from Labib Kaname. Just taking matches on his own, attacking those fringes. I did make mention of how nippy he was, how quick he can make his decisions. Is the scrum off from SK Walmer. The instigator of their first try, of course. Credit to Takib Ryland, scoring the first points, the first try for the home side. Ayub Davids, as the extras, takes the tally up to 7 points to 0 in favor of the home side. Well, this is the start that the home side would have wanted to score first. They have done significantly well in this first half to absorb that pressure from Uni Mil, to stick to their structure, stick to their guns, and not backing away and not shying away from contact. And the reward, they lead by 7 points. And Carl Kermis with the restart. Well, knocked backwards from Ibrahim Davids. Well, that ball seems to be stolen. Uni Mil on the prowl. Oh, what a lovely play from Uni Mil. Ladies and gentlemen, Carl Kermis switches with Brian Mataramusha in the 22 from Uni Mil with a frantic restart, looking to respond quickly. SK Walmers with a counter-rack of death. Davids happy to bomb it downfield. The bounce of the ball will be in their favor. Oh, this is lovely stuff. But Goodman is there to counter. Leo Costa is under pressure. Under severe pressure from Quay Solomon's. SK Walmers with the tails up. They're shouting for holding, but Uni Mil will go on their own. Adrian Barwater out wide. Here we go. Oh, this is helter-skelter stuff, but you're going to go back. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is exciting stuff. Oh, what a play that would have been. Helter-skelter stuff. Cheslin Robinson with a 60-meter. A full throttle, but unfortunately has gone null and void because you're going to go back for their forward pass in favor of the home side. Oh, it's exciting times, ladies and gentlemen. Right here on the Greenpoint track, on the shadows of DHL Stadium. I need to catch my breath. Well, for now, I've got still water keeping me company. Unfortunately, sparkling water was unavailable. But in terms of sparkles, SK Walmers are certainly sparkling right now in front of their home field. They've got themselves an advantage from set piece inside Uni Mil's territory. Kaname with the feed. Kaname will find Davids switching right back to traffic. Is Daniels. They got the opposite side. Uni Mil contesting in that rack. Play on is the call. Kaname straight to Davids. Davids. Kaname. Oh, here we go. It's Osman trying to dance his way through. He can't, but unfortunately he will lose that ball. As he got to ground is the fullback Ramiz Osman. He was looking to try to catch the inside man if he was awake. But unfortunately the ground is always online. Uni Mil breathing hefty. Yet to put something on the scoreboard. But knowing them, a second half is where they come back the most. They do know how to manage the game, but SK Walmers with a great start thus far. Still a lot of work to do from the home side as far as the table is concerned. But right now doing just enough to be in the lead. A lot of seagulls are populating the field right now. Those who are superstitious back at home might think that this means good fortune for the home side. But we'll get the results after 80 minutes. But Gepu will feed for Unimil. Dominant scrum yet again from Unimil. Gepu to Robertson. Robertson bumps through the traffic. Robertson looking for Goodman. Goodman has only the whitewash to stop him. And this time he will get over the whitewash. Herschel Goodman responds for Unimil. Our SK Walmers will feel that is a very soft one to give away. 2 men against 1. Vion Roberts using his strength from back in the farm to dominate that contact and bumping through that would-be defenders. I'm sure he's got computers back in his farm because that was Control, Alt, Delete. Fantastic try from Herschel Goodman, running a great supportive line, getting the pass out wide from Vion Robertson, who only had to just make the pass. And Herschel Goodman, as good as he is on acceleration at full tilt, very difficult to stop. Responding for Unimil with the try, and Carl Kermis looking to add the extras. Kermis with the strike. Distance not a problem, but the problem will be the accuracy. 7 points to 5. Home side leading by a small margin. 2 points in the deficit. Great response from the visitors. Doing very well with the game management. Very unfortunate as well, just to add on to the woes of Unimil at the moment. Zander K is just limping off the field. Will be replaced by Adam Neethling. Restart from SK Walmers. Collected, fed by Gepu to Parvarter. Well, that has been lost in contact, but Solomons is there to take it for the home side. Kanamea, he finds Davids. Davids getting right through. Oh, what a lovely play from Ryland, the try score for SK Walmer. But here we go on the home side, and Quain Solomons. Well, they've got the advantage, they've got the penalty. Well, SK Walmer want to respond as quick as possible. They need composure right now as a home side. They do have the penalty, they've got their territory. And they go for poles. Well, one might think that is a sensible decision. Take the points while they're on offer. Because come second half, you do not want to rue the opportunities. And for those who have just logged on back at home, welcome, welcome. You've missed a lot. But you have not missed Ayub Daniels as he extends the lead for the home side with that penalty. Taking matters to a 5-point deficit. Still a slender lead for the home side. Conditions pitch perfect for running rugby. No sunlight, just all a flame. Carl Kermis with the restart. Super chase from Brian Mataramusha. SK Walmer doing very well to evade that onslaught from the big left winger. Kanamea happy to box it. Strong chase from Bester, but Barvata unable to get that ball back, but does enough to win a scrum for the visitors. Entertaining first half thus far. SK Walmers chasing the standings, trying to escape that relegation guillotine from what has been a highly competitive Western Province Super League. Gepu with the feed. The advantage for Unimo. Barvater will clean up. Gepu to feed. Kermis right to Brian Mator Marusha. This time can't get through. Kermis again. Kermis, well, looking to kick pass. But this time his compass lets him down. But we are going to go back for that penalty advantage for Unimo. Dropping the bind is the call. Well, they are under pressure in the scrums as the home side is SK Walmer. Rai Sali with the replacement, Adam Neethling together with Tiny van Wyk. Well, for Tiny van Wyk, nothing tiny about him. Big Afrikaans meat from the man they call Tiny. Well, I'm hoping for an opportunity to speak to his parents because I want to ask, what were they hoping when they called him Tiny? Because he's a mammoth. Adam Neethling with his first throw for Unimo. Under pressure as SK Walmer, they win that. Schultz will go on his own. Schultz straight to Kermis over the 22. Under pressure as a replacement from Unimo Neethling. But SK Walmer taken back. Lucky Gepu will let the ball bounce. SK Walmer right now doing just enough to prevent Unimo from getting any close from the whitewash. Adam Neethling, as a hooker myself, that very first throw is very important. Of course, it's not even easy with the supporters behind him, making it that much difficult. And again, lost in the line out. SK Woman in possession. Davis trying to toss his way through. Can't evade the attempts of Brian. Pick and go. Home side. Happy to take it slow. Kanamea back to Davids. Davids out wide to Osman. Oh, what a step out wide. Bester with a real opportunity for the right winger. Still in possession of the home side, but not making much meters. Davids. Schultz straight to Barvater. But Barvater is not the kind of warrior that opens up like Moses. He remains a solid of the Great Wall of China. Counter-rack, Tiny van Wyk. Oh, that was amazing. But unfortunately, SK Walmer winning that penalty. Well, the action at the moment is happening between the 10-meter and the halfway line in SK Walmer territory. But right now, SK Walmers has the opportunity to get back into Unimo territory. Ayub Davids gets it over the halfway line, at least. Opportunity for Muammer Schultz. Full man line out for the home side. Some variation. They find Solomon's. Osman out wide to Davids. Davids driven backwards. Kanamea We'll find Schultz, who breaks away the first tackler. Still in possession is SK Warmer. At the base, Kaname is happy to put to ball, but Goodman seems to be well in position. Who calls the mark under pressure? Well, a lack thereof. Brings it downfield, is a wing. Kermis outward to Osman on the counter. Osman happy to connect it to the air, chasing his own kick is Osman, who gets his own kick, is the fullback. Great play, great counter. Oh, this is lovely stuff from SK Warmers. Outward is Solomon looking for the grabber, but will find Brian Mataramusha. Great enterprise in play from SK Warmer, playing on. Everyone seems to have stopped, but Unimo very much alert, playing to the whistle. Well, SK Warmers were trying to sneak one past the blind side yet again. Quay Solomon's just about to make that grabber, but unable to get that ball away. But Unimo on the pounce, on the attack. Changing your defense to attack and just taking matters out wide, searching for safety. Still in their half though. With another opportunity for Schultz to throw this one for the home side. They find Solomon's yet again. Kaname will find Davids. Davids switching with Daniels. Well, quite passive on attack. Well, they're looking for the steal. Just unable to take that one under their noses, Unimo. Well, SK Warmers will be happy with being in Unimo's half, but I'm sure what will make them content is them getting deep into their half within strike range, because right now they do have a slender 5-point lead. They'll be looking to extend that lead just before we reach halftime break. Kaname with the feed, outward, Davids, chip and chase. Oh, lovely touch from Daniels, but unable to control that ball. Just gifting possession back to the visitors. Just a couple of more minutes until we reach halftime break. $10 points to 5. It remains in favor of the home side. Under severe pressure on the log. They're looking to get a result. But Lepu will find Robertson. Robertson again getting past that defense with relative ease. And they've got themselves a penalty. Well, one thing is quite evident right now is Vion Robertson is getting past quite easily between Kermis and, or rather between Davids and Daniels. And Unimo right now with great real estate just outside SK's 22. They're looking to have a strong finish to this first half of the visitors. Neethling 0 from 2 thus far. Under pressure is the replacement hooker. To the back to Engelbrecht. This time he finds him. Rolling more for the visitors. Behind that is Neethling. SK need to be careful not to concede in this position as Unimo trying to find some momentum in the small. But SK Warmer doing very well to stop that and winning themselves a turnover. Great defense. Well, that has been the story of the season thus far for Unimo. They'll get the line out. They'll get their jumpers. They'll get the rolling maul going, but just unable to capitalize from their opportunity against UCT. 4 recorded, 4 missed opportunities for Uni Mil. Rolling maul in the 22, but just unable to convert from that dominance. And right now, again, getting that rolling maul and unable to get some dominance as SK Walmers just doing very well to stop that momentum and winning the turnover. Half-time chats will be very interesting, especially for the home side. It will be very interesting to hear what the coaching department will have to say for these troops come half-time. 10 points to 5 it remains right now, but can they hold on until the half-time whistle? I'm sure the coaching, the management will have a lot of words of admiration to share with the players come half-time, as they've done very well to withstand this great juggernaut from Uni Mil. Of course, between these two teams, Uni Mil, not that much to play for apart from points, because as it stands, they are in the semi-final spot, just behind the unbeaten Hamiltons. SK Walmers just behind Kels River in the log. A point here will give them an opportunity to fight by all means towards the end of the season. Lapip Kanamea to feed for SK Walmer just inside the 22. They've got the safety of that 22, but Kanamea will find Davids. Will look for safety of touch, but under it is Brian Matoramusha, deleting one defender but unable to gain any meters from the left winger from Uni Mil, but Uni Mil looking to attack right here. Leon Carstens. I don't know where Sammy Davids came from the blind spot, but he's going to play an advantage. Lucky Gepu will go on his own. Is a former Currie Cup champion for the Pumas. Neathling at the base. Neathling will find Angelo Rousseau. Parvater with the quick, or rather a pick and go. We need more carries like that from Angelo Rousseau. But right now, Brian Matoramusha will attack from the blind side. And they've won themselves on penalties. SK Walmer in dramatic fashion. They are taken quickly. Helter-skelter stuff. Put to ball. Tashreeq Bester. Frantic stuff. Azzy Africa manages to get in. Azzy Africa evades. Azzy Africa decolonizing himself. Azzy Africa doing well to give the ball. Helter-skelter stuff, ladies and gentlemen. But the ball seems to be out to touch. Was a bit helter-skelter right now, ladies and gentlemen, as just waiting for confirmation as to what their call was. But it looks to be a knock-on advantage courtesy of the official. Oh, opportunity squandered from Uni Mil. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you got some neck braces back at home, because right now, 2 seconds ago, I was looking to my right side, SK Walmers defending for dear life. Half a second later, I'm looking to the left as Uni Mil are scrambling for dear life. The neck is working overtime right in the commentary booth. But Labib Kanamea will feed for SK. Short pass straight to Daniels. Daniels taking it quickly. Will get over the 22 but losing it. Robertson to Africa. Oh, quick pass to Herschel Goodman. Goodman will trot his way, evading would-be defenders. Under pressure is SK winning that ball in the breakdown. This is fantastic stuff from the home side. They have to release. Is Uni Mil. Kanamea digging. Kanamea finding Davids. Davids happy to put Butu ball. Under it is Africa. No chasers. But of course they were playing on advantage. Ladies and gentlemen, this is relentless stuff from SK Walmer. Doing their very best to give punches as much as they are taking them. Players down, hands on knees. How are these men going to finish their second half? Quality game thus far from both outfits. Great attacking prowess from SK Walmers, exploiting that blind side, doing very well to attack that inside shoulders, forcing Uni Mil to draw back inside, creating the space on the outside and letting the wingers do the job. Also for Uni Mil, positional play as the Africa, Herschel Goodman, Brian Mataramusha, who'll be hoping for more opportunities in the second half, ball in hand, as of course it's a very difficult man to bring down is the blindside winger. As a forward myself, I would really appreciate this break right now. Some deep breaths, have some water, talk about some strategy, how to finish this first half, how to stay in the lead in this first half if I were an SK player. Of course, for Uni Mil, just try to manage the game, try to attack the right spaces and play in the right areas, as of course it is a game of two halves. But of course, who will have the final say in this first half? SK Walmer with a slender 5-point lead. Zunaid. Taki Brylan seems to be uncomfortable, just shaking his head. Well, the fans are certainly getting involved. The fans are getting involved. Oh, wish you were here. Lepu with the feed. Barvater at the back. Lepu off the side of the boot. Well, a man of his experience, he'll be very disappointed with that kick. No pressure on him, but just coming off the side of the boot is lucky. Lepu, well, was very unlucky with that kick. He was very unlucky with that kick, but fortunately he still keeps the name. Schultz at the back, no one is there. Well, tap back. SK Walmers, well, a bit rusty, scrappy as well, but doing very well to keep it. Kanamea seeing some space. Goodman, well positioned again to Africa, downfield. Oh, what a great extra play, if I have to say so myself. But at the back, in position, Osman. Happy to put to ball. Well, was that the right decision? Well, very unfortunate. Out on the full. Pressure back on the home side. Opportunity with the visitors. Adam Neethling looking for Engelbrecht. Oh, acrobatic catch from the flanker. Uni Mil happy to take this slowly. Lepu will go wide. Well, attempted to go wide, saw some space, quickly shut down from SK Walmer. Barvater, oh, straightening his line like Cornell Hendricks. There was Robertson at the base. Groenen still outside the 22. Brian Mataramusha was looking for his partner. They are unable to find him, but will find a white jersey. SK Walmers yet again escaping that juggernaut from Uni Mil. Kanamea happy to take it out, and that's how we ended the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Quite an entertaining first half. The home side doing very well to maintain their 5-point lead come halftime break. Well, of course, it is a game of two halves. As for Uni Mil, they'll be very disappointed with some opportunities lost towards the latter stages of this first half, but doing well enough to remain within range of coming back with the lead in the second half. For SK Walmers, still a mountain to climb. A lot of work will be needed. To be very interesting to hear what the coaches will share with the team at the SK booth. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. This will just be halftime. We'll see you in a few moments. 10 points to 5, it remains in favor of the home side, who are fighting in the relegation zone, just behind Kels River, looking to at least get a point to fight, or rather claw their way up the tally. And of course right now Unimil still languishing behind Hamiltons, who are yet to taste defeat at 35 points. Happy in second place, but right now it's just a matter of fine-tuning your squadron in hopes of securing that very elusive league title. And of course, very resounding first half from the home side, SK Walmers, fighting a tooth and nail to get every point as possible, doing very well to get the points up on the scoreboard, but how long can they withstand the storm that's coming from Unimil? And of course from Unimil, they'll be very disappointed with the opportunities that have gone a begging in that first half, but of course a team of that quality knows very well to improve on the second half. To get the second half underway, it will be SK who are now playing from your left to the right. Zunaid Friedrichs was shaping to take that kickoff right now, but we are going to wait for the incumbent Ayub Daniels. How can SK Warmer remain valiant in this game? We'll find out as Daniels gets the second half underway. Parvata will carry it. First proper run from the 8th man. He'll be looking to have a lot of those in the second half. Kermis right through Unimil. Patient. Engelbrecht out wide. Just fighting to get to ground is a blindside flanker. First penalty for Unimil. Well, one thing is for certain is that SK wants to start this second half the way they ended the first, with high intensity. They'll need to keep that up. They'll need to stay alert. They'll need to stay online. Their first opportunity to attack from set piece will come from a line out. Is Unimil, courtesy of penalty infringement from SK Warmer. To be very interesting to find out what the coaches were saying for both outfits. I'm sure the message was stick to the plan, stick to structure, play what's in front of you. Parvata with a strong carry. Carl Kermis smothered on that hit, but Unimil still in possession. Substitute Divan Enslin with his first carry. Great line. Unimil out toward Africa at first receiver. Africa happy to take it on his own. Africa brought to ground. SK trying to scavenge for that ball in the breakdown, hunting for that ball. Have they won it? Unimil are trying to get that out, but SK yet again are scavenging on those breakdowns, winning that penalty. Great psychological boost for the home side. As much as Unimil may have identified SK's weaknesses, but SK seem to have identified Unimil's weaknesses, and at the moment it has to be in the breakdowns. SK Warmer, strong tradition, strong beliefs, great culture, very passionate bunch. But right now, they need all of that to topple this very flamboyant Unimil side. But Ayub Daniels just taking the SK Chargers into Unimil's 22. A lot of credit though for SK Warmer. When the league started in April, they only started after April and March due to Eid Mubarak, where the Muslim community is fasting for a month. So SK Warmer started the season on a severe back foot, but the way they play, they haven't shown any sign of weakness, because right now they're trying to build some phases inside 22, unable to control that ball. The official just getting in the way there, but we are going to go back for the scrum for SK Walmer. Yeah, so just quickly going back to that break for SK. So they didn't start this league at the same time as everyone. They started the league on the back foot, but they've done very well to fight for their charges, as much as they may be languishing at 14th position. But most games they've played have been tight, so condition might be the factor. A lot of their players also had a lot of stints in the MGA ASIC Heritage Cup just before the league started. Imran Samai, Quay Solomons, as well as Ibrahim Davids took part in that. SK Walmers actually took part in that tournament just to get some pre-season work, to get the engines nice and clean for the league. It will be good to see how they finish, because the RSC, a side that's very much filled with tenacity, because right now Ibrahim Davids uses his tenacity to gain valuable meters. Kanamea digging for that ball under pressure. Solomons will go back to traffic. Solomons happy to take contact. Kanamea, oh, what a carry. Here we go is Davids. SK Walmer happy to take it slow. Kanamea straight to Christians. They need to be patient here. Is SK back to Davids. Davids uses his body to get over the advantage line. SK Walmer within 5 meters of the whitewash. They go to the opposite side. Hasn't been knocked forward. Oh, that is very unfortunate. Just taking his eyes off the ball, Samir Davids. He was in possession, but unfortunately he could not get hands to ball. It was chested to ball, rather. Missed opportunity for SK Walmer. They were within 5 meters. Opportunities were going to come. The cracks were going to show, but unfortunately they were unable to capitalize on building such great phases, which gives Unimil the opportunity to get back into SK's territory. Ten points to 5 it remains. Gepu will feed for the visitors. Much better scrum from SK. Barvater picks it up at the back door to Africa. Oh, how lovely are those hands. Gepu looking for options. Gepu will find Tiny Van Veek with a strong carry from the tight head. Gepu again. Out to Kermis, Kermis to Robertson. Robertson will go back inside. Oh my goodness. There was a head-on collision on the N1. Gepu will find Africa. Kaname doing well to round the tackle, trying to bring him to the touchline. We are going to go back because Teboki Dane, where did he come from? Mirror, mirror, blind spot. That's what they teach us in driving school. Teboki Kidane coming from the blind spot, but missing that tackle. Had he connected, Gitane still on the ground. He's probably just getting a breather because what a run from the tight head. Just trying to get the biggest hit of the day. Opportunity for Unimil to get back into opportunity. Carl Hendricks happy to take it just over the halfway line. Lovely throw. Engelbrecht, Gepu, Kermis, out wide. Hendricks trying to get over halfway line, and he does. Gepu out wide to Kermis. Oh, lovely play. Here we go. Is Ensslin. Center partnership. Fresh from the bench. Angelo Rousseau back to traffic. Gets into a quantum. Gepu. Parvater. Does well to get over advantage line. Gepu again digging for that ball. Will find Kermis. Kermis out wide to Ensslin. Ensslin. Unkind pass. Boot to ball. Lovely play. Pressure from Ensslin. But the kick taken out on the full. Oh, very unfortunate. Great pressure though from Divan Ensslin. Under pressure, Osman. The distance, nothing wrong with that. But unfortunately, out on the full as he was stationed out of his 22. So no safety there. Opportunity here for Neethling to give Unimil an opportunity to attack from set piece. Neethling looking for Parvater, can't find him, but finds the hands of Ibrahim Davids. SK avoid another onslaught. Kanamea not digging for goal, but digging for balls. Finding Davids. Davids this time with the safety of touch, but rather the safety of Matoramusha. Africa. Oh, lovely stuff. Back to Brian, unable to control the ball. Scrappy from Unimil. Possession back to SK Warmer. Brian Matoramusha. Not a lot of opportunities for the left winger. Very strong upper body. Strong leg drive from the left winger. But SK Warmer, how long can they survive this onslaught? Because right now they're trying to be tactical and bringing on Junaid Koka Karim. Under pressure as SK Warmer, they have to take it quickly. Davids takes it upon himself. SK Warmer need to get back into Unimil territory. Davids taking it from Kanamea. Kanamea again looking for space, but will find Africa well in position. Back to Goodman. Goodman with the goose. Goodman, was looking for support, but cashes into Tashrik Bester. Turnover yet again from SK Warmer. They're looking for the rolling ball. They have to release Kanamea. They've got numbers. Oh, this is lovely stuff. Oh, what is going to happen now? Tashrik Bester, the boss of the ball on the chase. Africa, well positioned yet again at the back door, looking for Divan Ensslin. Oh, it's happening right now. It's all happening, ladies and gentlemen. It's all happening. Advantage for SK on the 5 meter. They were the attacking team. Unimil under all sorts of pressure in the 22. Aussie Africa doing very well to get that ball, but that at the back door pass, unable to get to the hands of Divan Ensslin, who had no other option but just to ground that ball. With that play, opportunity for a scrum here on attack in favor of the home side. Can they come back with points? They lead by a slender 5 point. Unimil under severe pressure on the 5 meter. What can SK do from this position? The crowd is watching. The supporters are anticipating. Davis will pick up. It goes on his own. Oh, it bumps off the first defender. Strong carry. Kanamea to Davis. Head down from the prop. Oh, has been stolen in contact. Oh, remarkable stuff from Divan Ensslin. Yet again from grounding and now to stealing. Hawks need to watch. Unimil have turned this over in dramatic fashion as the Africa will kick this down. Bester, oh, his right foot was on the touchline. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot make this up. Tashreeq Bester with a schoolboy error. Oh, that's very unfortunate because there were no chase lines from Unimil. Tashreeq Bester only had to catch the ball inside and make the pass out wide to Ramiz Osman, who was waiting with anticipation for the counter. Opportunity back again with Unimil. At the back to Engelbrecht, play on Kermis to Costas, who's been quiet this game, the captain. Lepu again will find Van Groenen. Van Groenen with head down, tries to pump his legs, unable to get further than 10 meters. Lepu again out wide to Rousseau. Unimil happy to take it slow, and Lepu will find Africa. Africa, unkind pass to Kermis. We are going to get back again. Opportunities are coming for SK, but they're just unable to capitalize. The official just having a word with the captain, Labib Kanamea. Apart from telling him that every day is leg day, I'm sure he's telling him that just make sure the testosterone levels at maximum capacity, not break through the threshold. Discipline thus far has been commendable from both sides as far as cards are concerned. Let's not change a winning recipe, but right now Unimil with a huge sigh of relief. Well, that sigh of relief does not take him over the halfway line as the Africa with that left boot, or rather Kyle Kermis will take matters just 2 meters short of the halfway line. SK Walmers doing very well to fight tooth and nail, but how long can they stay on hold of this lead? And stealing it from the line out. Great play from SK Walmers. Back on the pounce. Kaname to Davids. Davids looking for a kick pass. No one is there. Territorial kick is on the cards. Oh, that is a lovely play from SK Walmers as the Africa under all sorts of pressure. Was that the right decision from SK as far as territory is concerned? 100%, but they've got themselves an opportunity to strike again from set piece as the scrum will be fed by Kanamea. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you had plans for after this game, I suggest you stay put. We have a very enticing finish on our hands right now, brought to you live by Global Sport Network. Thank you very much for each and every one of you back at home who have braved through, well, I won't say cold, because it's not really cold, not nippy, not even chilly. It is cool, but right now what's happening on the field is the action. SK Warmer, they are not warm today. They have brought the heat to fight their way out of the relegation zone, as of course Unimil only have points on offer. SK Warmer, they've got their pride, they've got their tenacity, but they've got the points to take them out of the zone. Lucky Gepu watching in anticipation as his opposite number, the captain, Labib Kanamea, looks to feed for SK. Kanamea to Davids. Davids will go out wide. The ball just need to get to hands as the Africa collects. As the Africa with a lot of work to do, makes the pass out wide to Goodman. Goodman looking for support, dances his way on the halfway line, unable to capitalize. Out wide, Van Groenen. Van Groenen to Engelbrecht. Engelbrecht, oh, the captain gets the nutmeg. But again, SK Walmers get the ball back. Can you believe it, in the corner? Ladies and gentlemen, SK Walmers will extend their lead by 5 points. This is sensational stuff. You blink once, you miss all the action. Remarkable stuff from SK Walmers. Just waiting for confirmation as who the try scorer is. It just happened so quick. Dramatic stuff right here on the Greenpoint track. SK Walmers stealing one. Talk about a smash and grab. Zunaid Friedrichs. Zunaid Friedrichs, take a bow. Remind me next time when I drive my car not to stop in an intersection. If you're about to cross the road, I'll definitely lock my doors, close my windows, accelerate. SK Walmers stretching their lead to 10 points with a conversion to come. Daniels with the strike, distance not a problem, so is the conversion. SK Walmer lead by 12 points. We've got a game in our hands. SK Walmers certainly playing with great finesse, playing with great charge, making sure that the mistakes that Unimil makes, they will pounce on that. How can Unimil respond? SK are definitely going to be playing with the tails up right now. Kyle Kermis with the restart. Kaname happy to let it bounce. Kaname with the left boot. Oh, that is a resounding kick. Lovely kick from Labib Kaname, the captain. Right now, game management will be of paramount importance for the home side, playing in the right areas. $17 points to 5 is all happening. As of course next door the Junior Springboks are up against Fiji, the IRB Junior World Cup. But the action is happening right next door on the Greenpoint track. Neerthling looking for Van Geunen, doesn't find him but finds Davis yet again. SK Walmer with the tails on the stratosphere. Labib hunting for that ball. Osman won't be happy with the distance of that kick, but will find the hands of a Unimil player. Back on the attack. Unimil. Brian Matoramusha trying to respond for his charges. Unimil have to Secha. Gepu. Angelo. Rousseau. Straight to Davids. Dominates the collision. Is a lock forward for Unimil. Gepu will find Kermis. Kermis. Neerthling not. They have to be careful right now because SK Walmers are hunting for that ball. Conceding that penalty, SK Walmers under pressure. Unimo. Lyle Hendricks won't hesitate to take matters just over, oh well, just before the 22. Well, that looked like it went over. 12 points is the deficit. Who would have known at this stage of the game SK Walmer will be flying this plane? But can they land safely? That is the question. Neerthling not finding Engelbrecht, but on the prod again. SK Walmer. Solomons is chasing by all means. Brian Matoramusha unable to handle the ball as Africa, and all sorts of pressure. Evades the tackler on the counter. Africa, as he approaches the halfway line, he's still going. Oh, can you believe it? Where's the support? No one is there as the Africa with so much space to cover back into SK half. Like nothing just happened moments ago. Out wide, Kermis unable to get the balls. Ensland. Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm trying to find my words right now because I understand you're not watching Netflix right now. You don't need Netflix. You're needing Global Sport Network. SK Walmers giving us the show. Just remind me to pay my Netflix subscription next month. Yeah, they canceled my subscription because I wasn't paying. Well, because I mean, the rugby's on every Saturday, so I get my entertainment from SK Walmer right now, giving us a show in the commentary booth. It's getting nice and warm. Uni Mil in a very unfamiliar position in this stage of the game. SK Walmer. They need to score next. Kaname out wide. Happy to put to ball. Brian Matarashima shot up, but Asia Africa will be there to position himself. Got the safety of touch. Oh, well, not the greatest of touch finders because SK Walmers are hearing the resounding applause from their fans right now because they do have some great real estate with an opportunity for Muhammad Schultz to feed here for SK. SK, they'll need to score any point right now, not to be comfortable, but to have some sort of say. Well, not finding the jumpers. Opportunity gonna beg it, but here we go. It's Quain Solomon's. SK on attack. Short pass. Can he get over? This is amazing. Samir Davids. And he scored. Wait, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, hold your horses. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. The fans are coming on. Hold your horses, ladies and gentlemen. We're just waiting for confirmation. Samir Davids, has he scored the try for SK Walmer? We're just waiting for confirmation. There's a whole lot of action happening over there in whitewash, ladies and gentlemen. Great play from SK Walmer. Quain Solomons has been online the whole game. Uni Mil winning that line out, but Quain Solomons was there to get the ball back for SK Walmer. Sumptuous pass from Labib Kaname, finding Samir Davids, who picked his line to great perfection. Did he get over the whitewash? Well, you can see that Ayub Daniels has got the ball with the kick in tee. Yes, he has. SK Walmer extending their lead. Oh, I suggest you stay put, ladies and gentlemen. I suggest you stay put. 22 points to 5. With a conversion to come. Sensational stuff happening at Greenpoint Park. Uni Mil just 3 points behind the unbeaten Hamiltons. "17 points behind relegation threatened SK Walmer, who are doing everything in their power, throwing everything at Uni Mil right now to fight their way back to safety. 18 minutes, just under 18 minutes to play in this game. Still a lot of time. But right now, momentum is definitely with the home side. Ayub Daniels taking his time with the conversion. 22 points to 5. You heard that right. That is the score. Ayub Daniels with the strike. Ayub Daniels unable to convert. It remains at 22 points to 5. Substitutions made by Unimil. Chadwin Robertson has come on for Raiz Sali, former teammate at Hamilton's 2023. Now plies his trade for the mighty Unimil outfit out in Milnerton. Can he be instrumental up front for the visitors? Well, a rather unorthodox restart as well, I'm not really sure how to explain that actually. But nonetheless, SK Warmer with the throw-in courtesy of Muammar Scholz. We are nearly that time to identify who our man of the match of the day from the commentary booth. I'll share that with you shortly. Scholz at the back, the captain, Carstens, trying to get some momentum for Unimil, playing under an advantage is Unimil, but taken off. Pick and go at the back door, unable to get him. Unimil looking for a quick response. Right now, Unimil are chasing. As much as they are a team that finds the pulse, or rather finds the weak point in the second half right now. Under severe pressure, 17 points, the deficit. Kermis unable to use that angle to his advantage to at least get close to the 5 meter, because right now they're just sneaking in the 22. SK Warmer, they've got all the motivation they need right now. They've got the scoreboard pressure. This will be a tight finish. SK Warmer can't afford to lose any concentration. Unimil stolen again, yet again by Junaid Koka Karim. Well, I almost gave an adjective to that surname, but I'll just here keep it clean. Solomons, man of the match contender, take it up from Kanamea. Conceding that penalty. Very unfortunate though, because they were building phases to get out of their territory, but straight down is the call. Time is ticking against Union Milnerton. How will this affect their lock position? Taking matters now deep into SK22. The lineouts haven't been functioning very well for the visitors. Adam Neathling under pressure in the lineouts. How costly Kazanda Case getting off B. As the atmosphere gets cooler, as the breeze disappears, SK will hope that this potential rare victory will stay intact. I'm hoping that's not a commentator's curse. Substitutions being made on either side, bringing on some fresh legs, trying to inject some impetus, more especially from the home side. 17 points they lead. Another try here will bring the traveling fans to great worry. Neathling has to find his jumper. They go to the back. This time they find part of Arthur. A rolling maul is the call. Unimil looking to respond. Momentum gained from their visitors. They've gone over the whitewash. Have they gotten over? Is there grounding? Yes, there has. It's a penalty try. Penalty try. No need for a conversion. Straight 7. 12 points. Deficit down to 10. There seems to be a card. Oh, it's a card. Well, this is not what SK would have wanted at this stage of the game. Well, Quade Solomons, after having such an inspirational game for SK, now will have to spend the next 10 minutes in the naughty corner. How costly will that be for the home side, as their lead has been decreased from 17 points down to 10. Not all is lost, as of course Unimil will have to score twice to get the lead back. And we're just over 10 minutes left to play. Right now, if the players are feeling some lactic acid, punching, burning, they have to burn back. They have to fight back, because Ayub Davids will restart, finding Barvater, who beats the first defender, finding Karim. Karim will go back on his feet to fold. Gepu go back in blind. Tani van Wyk. Tani van Wyk almost finding space. Finds his captain from the offload. Leon Carstens. Tragic ass of aggression. Tani van Wyk yet again working on his work rate. Is a tight head. Well, Labib Kaname stole that ball, but we are going to go back for that penalty advantage for Unimil. A lot of players with their hands on their knees, feeling the pressure, but no touch has been found. Very unfortunate. Tashrik Bester will kick it up and under. Was that the right decision? Under pressure, Lucky Gepu. Backwards is the call, as the Africa will counter. They have to close him down quickly as the Africa gets outside the 22. Out while they go on his own is Goodman. Goodman running across. Goodman. Tani van Wyk yet again showing go from the prop. It's another offload. Robinson. Oh, this is lovely play. Carlo van Groenen pumps his legs. Oh, it's all happening right now. Gepu finds Barvater. Can't get over the halfway line. Unimil trying to build some phases. Gepu out wide. Fontaine, the experienced lock for Unimil. Geeswind. Substitute replacing Gepu rather. SK Walmers aren't defending, they are hunting right now. Geeswind adding some impetus from the fringes. Out wide. Engelbrecht. Oh, Divan Inslen. Or rather Carl Hendricks. Lyle Hendricks rather. On the 10. Geeswind. Goodman. Offside, they're calling the fans. SK Walmers. Oh, it's happening. It's action-packed. It's electrifying. We don't need load shedding. Right now, Unimil. Oh, electrifying. Well, the floodlights aren't needed right now because this game has been set alight. Hassan Hendricks makes his way on for SK Warmer. $10 points is the deficit. Unimil will have to score twice to get the lead, but Tani van Wyk with another carry. Gitane rides that tackle inside the 22. Geeswind, Barvater, strong carry from the 8th man. Unimil, a prime pressure. Kermis will get that ball. Oh, here we go is Hendricks. Cuts back inside. Oh, here we go. Unimil smelling some blood. Can they get over the whitewash? The substitute, Robinson. Not making much meters, but still stuck in the 22 other visitors. Slow ball, Geeswind. Behind to Africa. The captain, Leo Kermis. Here we go. Brian Matarashima will score for Unimil. There's all to play for, ladies and gentlemen. Deficit decreased to 5. Deficit decreased to 5 with a conversion to come. Oh, we've got a very tight finish towards the end. Tani van Wyk has just announced himself towards the end of this game. Only 6 minutes left to play. Uni Mil. Oh, my goodness. Pressure. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's happening right here at the Greenpoint track. There's a lot of volume, a lot of elation right now. This ending will be sensational. Badwater receives that restart. He carries. Badwater goes. Badwater looking for options. Not many supporters. Strong carry from the 8th man. Gesvend. Engelbrecht unable to get that ball. Ladies and gentlemen, how can SK Walmer use this advantage? Under 6 minutes left to play. Three points is the deficit, and Muammar Schultz will make his way off. Very well played from the SK hooker. Strong carries. Ticked all the boxes today. Dirty work. He had to fight today. Commendable in the lineouts. One of the contenders for the man of the match. And he will be replaced by Ismail Eli. The substitutions that have just made their way onto the park will have to make sure they end on a high. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're holding your breath, do not release. Because SK Walmer right now have got a center scrum inside Uni Mil's territory. Quick feed from SK, strong carry, quick hands. Here comes Bester. Bester with the chip and chase. Well, Brian Matarashima just ran his line, but didn't block him. But did very well. Play on, Leo Costens. Play on is the call. Leo Costens will take it back over the 22. Confusing stuff, but Uni Mil will play on. Gesvend to Kermes, who steps off his right boot looking for support on the inside. No one is there. Fighting for that ball is SK. Counter-ruck option is there. Have they stolen it? Have they taken over? But Gesvend is there on the prowl, passing it to Goodman. Goodman still going. Is Goodman pumping his Dave as the right winger? Uni Mil still in their half. They'll try to get to SK's half. Gesvend, Robertson, runs straight. Tackled by Hendricks. Gesvend, Tani van Wyk. Oh, what a pass to Brian Matarashuma. What a pass from the tight head. Tani van Wyk. Take a bow as he takes it up again on the fringes. Where does he get this energy from? Badwater. Uni Mil. Oh my goodness. Gesvend out wide to Kermes, straight down. Oh my word, this is Valentine, not Valentino. Has it been stolen? Yes, it has. Helter-skelter stuff, ladies and gentlemen. SK stealing it in that breakdown. Can you believe it? What a finish we have on the post, ladies and gentlemen. If you thought this would be a walkover, I suggest you change your tarot reader. Two minutes left to play. 3 points, the deficit, the home side with the penalty advantage. If this goes in the favor, as a matter of fact, let me just keep this one to myself. My tongue is very sharp. And right now, this game is what Global Sport Network brings to you back at home. Wherever you are across the country and globally, this is what we bring to the comfort of your own home. SK Walmer with a glorious opportunity. Less than 2 minutes left to play. First things first, they'll need to get this ball back. Ismail Eli, the pressure from the reserve hooker to find his jumper for SK. That'll be the first job for the home side. Dramatic end we have in store. Eli Unfortunately, he doesn't find his jumpers because Goodman will go out wide. On the prowl, Lyle Hendricks, well tackled. Lyle Hendricks, Divan Eslen rather, still going, is a reserve center. Uni Mil back in the 22, playing under advantage. Gesvent finds Barwater. SK need to remain resolute. Gesvent organizing the point. They'll find Neethling. Gut pass. Back to Valentine. Uni Mil, are they going to snatch it in the death? Gesvent goes on his own. There is no one there to watch him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. SK Walmers. What a finish. The substitute, Chad Gesvent. Chad Gesvent, has he won it for Uni Mil in the dying stages of this game? Heartbreak for the home side. They still have time. Uni Mil lead for the first time towards the end of this 11th round of the Western Province Super League A encounter. SK Walmers. Short restart. They have to get this one back. They let the ball bounce. Barwater, who has raised his hands towards the end of this game. Uni Mil will slow this down. Gesvent, the match winner, will feed his captain Leon Carstens. Tony van Wyk take a bow. He walks away as the man of the match from the commentary booth this afternoon. But Uni Mil are happy to run it again. Lyle Hendricks, the instigator of the SK demise. Uni Mil happy to play it within their chest. SK, do they have enough time to turn this over? Well, unfortunately so, that's a penalty advantage for Uni Mil. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my word. That has to be game, set, match as the floodlights come on. Not to symbolize a victory here for SK Walmers, but rather to bring some light for the demise of the hosts. (26 points to 22). Uni Mil surviving what would have been the shock of the season. There's still some time here, but is there enough time for the hosts? Because right now the visitors are in possession. Raid Sali just making his way back on, and of course the man of the match this afternoon, Tony van Wyk, makes his way off. The Uni Milnerton tight head. The last the last 20 minutes have been sensational as he gets an applause, a standing ovation from the traveling fans, and a hug from his teammate Angelo Rousseau. What a game from the tight head as he walks away with the man of the match this afternoon. Nothing tiny about his performance this afternoon. He was a mammoth. Nothing tiny about his stature. Nothing tiny about his intelligence. Tony van Wyk, take a bow. Uni Mil still in possession. Happy to slow it down. Rolling more. Happy to gain some meters. They are leading by 4 points. The game is at the end right now. The pulse has been lost by the doctors. Uni Mil set to walk away with this victory to solidify their stance in the semi-final spot as they creep towards the 22-meter line. Gesvent looking to get the ball out. Happy to let it stay. Gesvent out to Kermis. Kermis will go on his own, try to attack the line, still on his feet. Surprisingly so. Strong carry from the pivot. Greenpoint. Well, conceding a penalty, Hake and SK, they've got a lot of ground to cover if they want to steal this one in the end right now. Well, right now, what they need that game management that Ireland had against France. 36 phases for Johnny Sexton to slot the drop goal for the Irish to win it for that Grand Slam in 2017. Right now, SK much deeper in their territory. They have to win this set piece to get within strike. Well, resounding kick. Has he found touch? Unable to find touch. Well, that is how the game will end, as Herschel Goodman will put a full stop to what has been an extremely exciting fixture between SK Walmer and Uni Milnerton. What a game from SK Walmer. Take a bow, fighting tooth and nail from the first minute. They almost had it, but yet again Uni Mil doing just enough to win it in the end, courtesy of the substitute Chad Greenpoint. This afternoon, yet again, it was a scrum-off who wins it for Uni Mil. The very same way it was a scrum-off that won it against UCT back in Milnerton. This afternoon, Uni Mil solidify their stance behind an unbeaten Hamilton side as they walk away 26 points to 22 victors at the death against SK Walmers, who can have their heads held up high for what has been a sensational performance, sensational outplay for the home side right now. But unfortunate to come back with what would have been a massive victory for SK Walmer, but unfortunate to get the points, the winning points, but doing just enough to get the losing bonus points. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game this afternoon, brought to you live by Global Sport Network. Well, as much as this game is over, this season only has 5 games left to play. As much as you're leaving off today, do not go anywhere. We'll be back next week. But for today's broadcast, that's it for this afternoon. Uni Mil, the victors, smash and grab. And my name is Setu Time. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.